Hi again. Well, while Abraham was busy lounging around in his little Canaan paradise, Lot was having a lot of problems down in Sodom and Gomorrah. But Abraham and Sarah decided to take a vacation, to take a trip. And so they did, and they went over to Egypt, see what things were like over there. Well, when they came back from Egypt, they brought a servant girl with them, a young lady, and Abraham and Sarah thought this is great because Sarah was getting old and it was getting hard to take care of vacuuming the tent anymore, whatever they did. So they brought a helper girl back for Sarah because she was an old lady now. Well, as Lot was having his problems, they were vacationing, got help for where they were, and Abraham got thinking about, it's been a long time since the Lord has promised me a son, and I gotta handle this gently. And here's Sarah just sitting around, getting to be a musty dusty, and I don't know how this is going to happen. Sarah said, I have a good idea. And I'll tell you, it's never a good idea when you go ahead of God's promise. Not a good idea. She said, why don't you go in and become real friendly with Hagar? And Abraham said, sure, I'll do that. And she said, maybe this is the way God's going to work it out, that you can have a son. I know you want one so bad. And so as time went on, Sarah got thinking about what she told Abraham, and she actually got mad at Hagar, but it was Sarah's idea. And anyway, so Sarah banned her from the camp. Hagar ran out in the wilderness, and God found her out there and said, Hagar, come back home. I know you love me too, because Abraham and Sarah told you all about me, and I know you love me. Go back home, but you're going to have a little boy too. And sure enough, Hagar had a little boy, and they named him Ishmael. And Abraham was the father, and he thought, there, is this what you wanted, the Lord? And the Lord said, no, that is not what I wanted. But anyway, 20 years, or not 20, maybe 15 or 20, you have to look it up. Abraham and Sarah finally had the little boy that God had promised them. And they named him Isaac. And Isaac grew to really love the Lord. But Ishmael, his mama was Hagar, and Sarah said, get those guys out of the camp here now. They're not part of our family now. She kind of turned nasty. So Hagar ran out in the wilderness and started to cry because she had her son with her, and they were running out of water and food and energy, and finally they just plopped under a bush, and a spring of water came up from under the bush, and the Lord said, go back home, things will be all right. So Abraham raised both boys together, and I got to leave off there. I'm running out of time again, but I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.